It's holiday season and even WWE gave us a gift. No, it's not Men's Purple Alexa Bliss Play X Paint shorts, unfortunately. Damn. I would look so good in these. But we still got quite a nice present, the return of John Cena. And to make things even more special, he didn't just come out here to promote Fast and Furious 69, Vin Diesel becomes a cyborg, he actually wrestled. So yes, WWE closed 2022 with a bang. Well, no one was banging in the ring, but you get what I mean. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while, I don't remember ever taking such a long break, but I needed this. And as you can tell, I was eating. But it's good to be back. Hopefully you had a wonderful time and hopefully you got all the presents from Santa you asked for. My dream present is no longer in stock. Just Christmas full of pain and disappointment. So during this episode of SmackDown, we got quite a few shocking moments, big moments. Even a new women's champion, and that just came out of nowhere. How do you guys feel about that, by the way? Charlotte comes back and not only gets back to the title picture already, wins the title. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. But the show kicks off with Bray Wyatt. Wyatt introduces himself. He says he doesn't think of himself as a good person, even though he tries to be one. He says he doesn't regret most of the horrible things he's done to get to where he is now. But he does regret attacking the camera person last week. We see LA Knight and he cuts Wyatt off. He says Wyatt is the master of the mind games, but he's getting gamed by him. He's most concerned with Wyatt paying one of his dudes. I ain't a dude, I'm just a one tickly uncle. He says Wyatt used to be something, he used to be someone, but lately he proved that he's just a fraud. He says Royal Rumble is coming soon and he will celebrate by beating Wyatt's ass. Wyatt accepts the challenge. We see Uncle Howdy on the Titantron. Revel in what you are, Wyatt. Embrace the dark. But then Uncle Howdy comes to the ring and I was really ready for that reveal, even though I knew it's probably not gonna happen. So we see Uncle Howdy in the ring. He's standing near Bray Wyatt, but he attacks Wyatt instead of LA Knight and he leaves the ring. It's dark in the arena. It's tickling time, ladies and gentlemen. This was good, and I'm not necessarily sure what they meant by Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble match or an actual match one-on-one. We'll see, but hopefully we are going to get that reveal. Who's Uncle Howdy? What is he doing? There's still a possibility Uncle Howdy doesn't actually exist. You know, it's Bray Wyatt's imagination, supernatural powers. You get wrestling's fucking weird. You get what I'm trying to say. Maybe that's still a possibility, but that would be, in my opinion at least, kinda disappointing. We see Paul Heyman talking to Sami Zayn. It's a big night, and Paul Heyman actually told something interesting to Sami. You see, Sami, when people are chanting Sami... Why am I doing this? When people are chanting Sami, Roman Reigns probably doesn't appreciate that. Sami Zayn is confused. You see, Sami sees Roman Reigns as God, the head of the table. So, you know, he's like, no, Roman Reigns wouldn't care about that shit. I like what WWE basically did right here. They heard the Sami chants and they turned it into a storyline. Now, since you told all the people not to chant Sami, people are going to chant Sami, and this will piss Roman Reigns off, leading to a storyline where Roman Reigns is kinda, in a way, jealous of Sami Zayn. He's angry that Sami Zayn is stealing the spotlight. That's pretty smart. Then we saw Solo Sikoa versus Sheamus, quite a rivalry right here. Finally we got the match. Every wrestling match tonight actually delivered, no exception right here. Solo Sikoa is really growing on me, one of my favorites probably right now, just so different than the rest of the roster, and him using the Samoan spike, unbelievable. As you can imagine, we got a lot of brawling at ringside, and this led to Solo Sikoa winning the match. After the match, they decided to attack Sheamus and possibly end his career, but we see Drew McIntyre. So Drew McIntyre clears the ring. Just a bunch of Irish fellas having some fun. It's awesome, but I gotta say, you know, Sheamus losing to Solo Sikoa, that's kinda interesting to me. That's kinda weird because I thought we are going to see that match, Roman versus Sheamus for the championship, and now it wouldn't be that interesting in my opinion. He kinda lost some credibility right here. Not that I mind it, obviously Solo Sikoa needs that victory more, and I appreciate that he's getting these W's, pay-per-views, but at the same time, you would think that Sheamus is getting built, but I think right now we are going to see Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. For whatever reason, we just never got that Sheamus match. Then we saw the SmackDown Women's Championship match. Raquel Rodriguez versus Ronda Rousey. So, yes, lately Ronda wasn't, being a good wrestler, you can say. She kinda sucked, let's be honest right here. She really sucked. Some of the worst 2022 matches include Ronda Rousey. Now, I'm not gonna act like this was a spectacular match, but I believe it's the best Ronda Rousey match in a while. So probably the, criticism got to Ronda Rousey. That's a big possibility right here. Maybe she was like, yeah, I gotta act up. So the match was actually pretty cool and very good finish. Very innovating right here. Ronda was about to say something, but we hear brand new Charlotte Flair's theme song. I almost thought Ric Flair was returning. He was like, Robert, I'm champion delivery. SmackDown World Championship. For no reason, I don't mean no reason. I will never retire. I literally sounded like Ric Flair's theme song, the beginning of the song, and he will never retire. So that's why I thought maybe Ric Flair, women, 10,000 women will never retire. But no, it was actually Charlotte Flair, and she challenges Ronda Rousey to a match. Ronda Rousey says, when? Royal Rumble? No, right now. Ronda Rousey, the stupid idiot, actually accepted the challenge. So we got another championship match. Why? I don't know. Anyway, the match starts. It wasn't a long match, and Charlotte Flair won with a roll-up or some shit. New SmackDown Women's Champion. It's really interesting. Why? Maybe Ronda Rousey wants to leave the WWE. I don't know. She didn't seem very happy. I've heard she never really wanted to be a champion in the WWE. I heard it could be total bullshit. Interesting stuff. Underwhelming in my opinion. I don't know. But at the same time, I do understand why WWE would do it, because there's no one else on SmackDown. Like I've said, I look at this roster, the, women's roster, and it's like, there's no one actually legit. Raw has many legit stars right now, and SmackDown is just left with Ronda, unfortunately. For whatever reason, these women are just not getting over. But I'm sure this one's gonna piss off a lot of people. It's the same old shit. I understand where people are coming from. I'm not too thrilled about it either. We see the Bloodline backstage, they're talking about their upcoming match, and Sami Zayn asks, well, Roman, does it actually piss you off when people are chanting Sami? Roman Reigns looks kinda confused, and then he says, no, of course not. Of course not. What else could they chant when you're talking, It's such a good promo, basically. And Sami Zayn says, of course, as I thought. Sami Zayn snitched. 5 minutes after Paul Heyman told him that. And Sami Zayn finally gets betrayed. It's gonna be a very dark day, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a very dark day. Everyone keeps making fun of that top dollar dive until Ricochet crosses the line. He says, well, at least you prove it's not as easy as I make it look. And he snapped. My man slipped. Give him a break. Then we heard about Gunther's path of destruction. He talked about how dominant he was. He's beaten everyone. He even showed some proof. And we see Braun Strowman. You see, Gunther? I'm not seeing myself in these videos. Because you never beat me. Gunther doesn't focus. I'm not asking you. I'm demanding you a championship match. Choo, motherfucker. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. But basically, yes, we are going to see that match. Then we saw a brawl. They attacked Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman actually showed a lot of dominance right here until he didn't. He was about to get his arm broken, but we see Ricochet with a steel chair, and he accidentally, I believe, hit Gunther in the head. You know what? Let me check. I think he did, man. I think he did. That hurts. That was bad. And I'm seeing people right here in the audience like they're shocked. I'm seeing a bunch of Hulk Hogan's being like, what the hell is happening, brother? I know it's not gonna be a 5-star match, but it actually does sound interesting. Gunther versus Braun Strowman. I just don't like the idea of Gunther being scared of Strowman all the time. I hate that. You're almost just as big. You shouldn't be scared. That's not the Gunta I know. And it was finally time for the big tag team match to close 2022. Kevin Owens and John Cena versus the Bloodline. So this was a very fun match to watch. The crowd was really into it. People kept chanting John Cena, we want Cena. He was actually taken away, but don't worry, he still got back. We saw John Cena in the actual ring. It was just a lot of fun, but we had some quite unfortunate moments in this match. So basically, very early in the matchup, Sami Zayn's nose, got busted. He was bleeding. Maybe not that big of a deal, but we even got more crazy shit happening. So basically, the match continues. Fun. I wish it was a bit longer than it was, but we got John Cena in the ring. I'm not gonna complain right here. During the match, Kevin Owens' eye got busted. I don't know what happened right here. I believe it was when, Roman Reigns was trying to break the pin and he accidentally hit, him in the eye. He hit him in the eye, he was bleeding, and it actually looked pretty rough. You can see me wanking, FU, Stunner, and the babyface team picked up the W. John Cena wrestled in 2022. And that was your SmackDown. A very light-hearted episode, not that much story progression, but at the same time, a bunch of shocking moments, and just a great way to end the year, in my opinion. That show, I think that's what it's all about. 10 days without no uploading. I don't know how to talk in English anymore. This is what this show was all about. It did the job. Lots of people. John Cena, new champion. Great shit. Now, hopefully John Cena will be back. Hopefully that's not it. I would love to see him at the Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. Most likely WrestleMania, I've heard Logan Paul, a match I would love to see. Logan Paul, as great as he is in wrestling, he always reminds us how shitty of a person he is. I hate that. So much potential. Dude. Anyway, I'm getting off track right here. I just missed talking about wrestling. Thank you for watching The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.